So let's get started with this mirror. It's the um, it's the self-cut three-way mirror. The actual model is um, the black Lambo or Lambo Black three-way mirror, and a couple details before I show you guys. So I got it for 99.95 back in February of 2020. So I've had it for 10 months now, and I use it pretty much every 3 to 4 weeks. It's actually not available on Amazon right this moment, but if you go directly to the site, there's a sale that's going on till I don't think it lasts much longer, but it's $20 off, so that's pretty good. So my experience with the self-cut system, I've been using it to cut my own hair since February. Before that, I don't think I've really cut my own hair before, so it was kind of my first experience doing that. Why did I get this thing? Well, uh, I wanted to I wanted to save some money. My hair was getting long, and I was a little tired of paying, 25, $30 every month or so to get my hair cut by someone else. I cut my hair at least 12 times a year, and at $30, it came out to, you know, it's over $300. The other reason why I got this self-cut system specifically is I know you can kind of like in the bathroom you have your like mirror in front of you and you can hold another mirror behind you and cut your hair like that. But that just seemed complicated, and I didn't that on top of that, like it would have made a mess on the floor. And so I decided I saw this 3D mirror thing. It was not cheap, obviously, and I didn't. So I just went with it. So let me before I go into the features, I'll just kind of show you guys what it comes with. It's pretty simple actually. There's only three things. Only three things. There's the box that you can kind of use as a storage box, has a little handle on it, so it's very nice to bring around. Here's the actual mirror system. Let me make sure I have enough space to open it up. You can open it one way, and then I'm going to try to open the other side, and you can see all around you. I'm going to fold it back and kind of put it away for a second. Um, Another thing I wanted to quickly show is on the I know the webcam isn't so good, but on the back there's this little plate, and there's these little metal pieces that stick out, and that latches onto something which I'm going to show you next. It latches on to the little square holes that you see here, and so I think you're supposed to kind of hook these onto a door, and then you mount the mirror on these two pieces. So these two hooks, the self-cut mirror, and the curing box it comes with. And that's it. That's all that it comes with. It's 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 a mirror that folds out in three separate parts. I actually want to quickly go over the other models they have and kind of talk about why I picked this one. So there's this. I'll just call this one the standard. It's the Black Lambo 3A mirror is what this one is. There's a version that comes with LEDs, so I believe it's the exact same thing, but it has LEDs on it, and it must be. I'm not sure how it's powered. I didn't look too much into it. It was at the time it was $50 more, and For me, spending $100 on this mirror was already kind of more than I what I wanted to spend. There is a travel version where the hooks are actually built into the unit. I didn't go with the travel hooks because I believe the mirror is the same size, but the hooks, when I looked at the reviews, it seemed like the travel hooks weren't very well made. It was like a little flimsy. It seemed like, and with the hooks, after using it for the good part of a year, I feel like it's pretty sturdy, pretty stable. The LEDs. So I actually use this in the shower in my bathroom, and my bathroom is pretty well lit. I don't feel any need to get the LEDs, but if like where you're cutting hair, if it's not bright enough, you might want to get the LED version. That $50 might be worth it to you, but it wasn't for me. Now there's a new one that I just saw today. It's the mini version, and well, even if I saw it at the time, I'm not sure if I would have considered it because I did want because as a first time, as someone cutting their hair for the first time, I wanted as much mirror space as possible. I didn't want the mini version with smaller mirrors. So that's pretty much it for the features. Going into pros and cons, I think I think this is a I think this is a great buy for me. I really enjoy it. Um, this thing has well, first of all, well, with all the stuff going on this year, I suppose I wouldn't have gone to get my hair cut, but I spent $100 on this thing, 100 plus tax, and in the past 10 months, I probably the pre-COVID days, I probably would have gone to the barber shop um, 10 times, and that would be at least 250 to $300. So I saved 150 or so at least. I really enjoy using this thing. I think it was a great purchase. Cons, actually, I have at least two things I want to mention. So I'm gonna go grab the hook again. Wherever you intend to use it, I highly recommend that you measure. I believe there should be measurements on the Amazon page, and if not, I can definitely provide it to you. You see how thick this is? Whatever you're hanging it onto, hooking it onto, you want to make sure it's that thick. For example, I use it in my shower, and I don't know how to explain it too well, but I have sliding doors in the shower, and the sliding door fixture thing on it was too thick for this, so I couldn't hang it on top of the sliding door. I actually have to hook it onto a towel rack. So I'm lucky that it worked out that the towel rack was there. But you definitely want to, if you're not using it on the door, you want to definitely make sure that the hooks will fit onto whatever you want to use it on. Second thing is regarding and you're going to see this in the reviews too, the quality of the materials or the materials they used. You're paying $100 for this. It's three mirrors. The mirrors are okay. I feel like they're okay. The actual most of this self-cut system is made of plastic. So you kind of want to be careful with it. I'm actually now thinking that if it was made of metal, it would be very heavy, and I don't know if I would want to hang something up that heavy. But I just would want to say it is mirrors and pieces of plastic, and maybe some of the frame is potentially metal perhaps. I don't know. Um, the and the hinges on it I wouldn't say are like the best quality. I'd say it's good enough. You want to be relatively careful with this thing. I after I'm done with it, I always keep it back in the box, and then I I'm pretty. I try to be careful with it. Do I recommend this? Yes, I do. I recommend it. I think there are other. I think I saw actually before this review, I took a quick look on Amazon, and I think I saw some more um, kind of knockoff. I'm not sure if these are guys are the original ones, but I did see some competing products. There's other options. I can't speak for the other ones, but this one I do recommend.